thanks for saying that, Sheila, but you see, I'd been on to Jackie about that fucking salty sniping her because genetic is just as sneaky. Don't get me wrong, genetics like, oh, it's terrible and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, genetic is as two-faced as they come. Genetic is an arse kisser. And all that IRA talk and what, she went straight back into that dirty old bastard's group. I'll never forgive that, Sheila. People growing up in Northern Ireland can never forgive anyone talking like that. And that's I mean, that dirty old bastard, that Meredith Frost woman pretending she was another attorney. That, oh, the police just turned up at her door telling her that the IRA was after her. Didn't give no names, but basically the fingers was pointing at Martin and me. And that old bastard Lizzie let her join in that group. Well, this is why I stopped talking with Nuff Nuff and all the rest of them, because if you're going to sit there and allow somebody to lie about the IRA, you're no fucking friend to mine. I nearly got my son blown out of my belly by a fucking IRA bomb. So, the hatred that wells up inside me about that, Sheila. I've got more respect for the actual IRA members than I do people lying about the IRA. But aside from that, Friday night when I was live, Genetic was in and out of that live stream, which tells you that she sits and listens, because the minute that Martin's brought up, she's in. And then if I say something about AD, she's in, blah, 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 blah. And when I was trying to talk about a post that he'd made, she come in, just you watch AD because I can start it. It's like, Jen, who the fuck are you talking to? Because if I was to turn on you now, you'd be a crying, wailing fucking mess. So don't get me wrong, Sheila. I know exactly what they're up to. It's just I'm better at playing the game than they are. But several times I'd said about Kiss going live on Saturday night. Several fucking times. And yous know I don't interfere in yous live streams. Yous get on with it and do whatever the fuck yous want. The only thing that needled me was that comment, and this was a refreshing change. Well, whoever it was that said that, the next time that there's a gun put to their heads and they're made to watch my live streams, do me a favour, ring the fucking cops for them, will you? Because that did needle me. I know it wasn't meant nasty, Sheila, but at the end of the day, I'm putting out an awful lot of time and effort of my own to do this. I don't have any money. You know what I mean? It's everybody else's money that I'm fighting for. So for somebody to turn around and say, oh, this was a refreshing change, I said, get the fuck out of here. I'm getting fucking death threats and threats to rape me and people sitting at my fucking door and contacting my kids and what, and you're saying it's a refreshing fucking change. So that was the only thing that needed me. But, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I've said what I've said and I'll stand by it. Here's the point, though. I'd said several times that Jackie was going live on Saturday night. Now, I know I've sniped her a couple of times, but I don't get notifications, Sheila. I can show you that. I'll say nine notifications. You go and look, and it's like 24 hours ago, something about one of them animal sanctuaries. There's nothing about any of you guys. And I'll tell you, even worse, it's unsubscribed me from several fucking channels. I was unsubscribed from you. I was unsubscribed from Aaron Parsons. I was unsubscribed from Bonita Barbie. It's like, the fuck's going on here? And then I was subscribed to some fucking lunatic that only puts up little shorts. But anyway, aside from all of that, sorry, because I'm on a rant now, you see. I'd said several times that Jackie was going live on Saturday night. Several times. And apparently Jackie had put a notification up. It's, one of those things that says notify me. So Genetic and Salty going live on Saturday night, that was deliberate. That was a snipe. Now, like I say over and over again, what the fuck has any of this got to do with Sam? She got nearly $6,000. There you go, Sheila. That's the truth. She never once come into my channel to come up on panel and say thank you to all you people. I put fucking money in her PayPal. And as far as I know, it was a load of bollocks. She's still living in that fucking house, but that's between us. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. And I kind of believe it. And there was no police action taken. When you get eviction notices, the police are there and all the rest. There was none. Anyway, they knew that was a snipe. Now, they're too fucking dumb to know the term snipe. But basically what it is when somebody's live, you go live deliberately because they're live to crash their live stream. And that's what sniping is. Now, I know I've done it to Jackie a few times, but I haven't known that she's been live, Sheila. And I don't, click on for a live stream to YouTube. I go straight to StreamYards and click on. So I don't know who's fucking live. But they knew she was going live. And then, to come into her channel to say, I'm going live, oh, I'll announce it or what? Who the fuck does she think she is? What, do we alert the press? What she's doing is she's trying to insert herself into something that's none of her fucking business just to get a bit more attention online. No doubt dropping the PayPal a little fucking salty. Well, I don't give a fuck about salty. How about I put some hot water on that salty? Hey, how about that? See how fucking salty you are after we neutralise it. But I'm sick of it. Genetic was over at that Bogart's, and she was talking like a robot. Does she not realise that Bogart watches my channel and he knows exactly what the fuck's going on? I'd just like to tell you that I was the one that contacted this place about AD. Straight away, that's going to turn him right against you if you talk to him like that. I'd like to tell you I was the one. I always say on our channel, we work as a team. But the other week as well, when I'm rabbiting off a load of places that I contacted, as well as YouTube lady, Genetic says, and I sent an email to such and such. Oh, fuck, well, there you go, Jen. That one email that you sent obviously caused all the problems for crowd justice and all the rest of it. Yeah, it was definitely you. And Sam, a couple of months ago, she went live while I was live to talk about a post Martin Dehan had made about me. So what the fuck are you doing? You can't even thank my people for giving you all that fucking money. You can't thank me for actually organising the fundraiser that we did to get you the fucking money. Get the fuck out of here. So they sniped Jackie. And no doubt that PayPal was dropped in there. And that's to be getting her money. Because she's needing to get herself inserted in all of this for some reason. And I don't know why. And Genetic, pervy fraud this and pervy fraud that. It's like, Jen, you know what? Just do what you do. Just do. You've got nothing but the biggest pile of shit on YouTube sitting there. You've got fucking Maureen Cook and Morag. You've got Iva. You've got Daphne. You've got that Mr. Shannonite who's a pedophile. That's her chat. And then they're trying to go head to head. So anyway, when I'd contacted Jackie, I said to her, don't you fucking do that again. Don't you let her put you off again. The next time she tries to do that or she comes into your live stream, you text me and I'll come in. Not say anything to her, don't worry, but I'll just come in and fucking intimidate her. And like I say, Sheila, if you see that happening if Jackie's live again and that fucking salty comes in, or she comes in saying, I'm going to be gone live, god damn it, or whatever the fuck shit it is that she talks, do me a favour, ring me, because you'll be in the chat. Give me a ring, just let me know, and then I'll come in. But they deliberately sniped Jackie, and that fucking annoyed me, you see. And you know what I mean? Jackie doesn't want to upset, I understand that. But what she needs to realise is if she lets people like that walk all over her, they will continue to walk all over her. And, it's all right, Cassius being all nice, but you know what I mean? He's straight over there. Oh, hi, Sam, who's okay, the new Sam, this and Sam, that. It's like, wait a wee minute. It's me that's been fighting for your fucking money since 2021, John. Have you forgotten about that? You're, £700 it is that you want back? I don't see Sam getting up there 2 and 3 times a week ranting and raving about it, and I don't see her digital fucking signature all over the place, but I see mine. So anyway, yeah, Jackie needs to be really careful, because before, Sheila, she hasn't listened, and then it's turned out, pear shaped. I warned her a couple of times about people, and she never listened. The same happened with that Danny, and now that Danny's sitting in all them shite channels. How you think, see, hon, how you this, how you that. And I warned her. I said to her, you need to watch that one, because she's dangerous. And of course, look what happened. And the same's going for Sam. I know exactly what she's doing here. She's doing this, to try and stay on Jackie's good side so that you can snipe her and there'll be nothing said. Saturday night is a night that usually you'll make money in your PayPal. So I'll bet you that her PayPal was getting dropped. So, like I say, I'm fucking pissed off with it. And I really didn't mean to. Honestly, I only realised after the live stream was over what I'd done. I didn't realise that it was a surprise. I thought, oh, for fuck's sake. So I've sent her an apology. So you guys can take the YouTube Oscar Awards or the Rosie Awards and run with them. You guys run with that. You'll be better at it than me anyway, because I'm too wound up about all this shit, to be actually putting a bit of time and attention into it. You probably would do a better job at it. So anyway, sorry this is so long.